Okay, class. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. We're just going to review how we would go about creating a entrepreneurship skills assignment. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the assignment description that can be found in assignments. It tells us that we need to perform research on what skills are required to be an entrepreneur. We want to save the document as last name underscore entrepreneurship skills. We want to research the definition of entrepreneur, and then it's repeated here. We want to research type of skills necessary to become an entrepreneur. And then finally, we'll create a list of at least 6 entrepreneurship skills and elaborate on how each skill relates to entrepreneurship. The following questions will be answered. Some of them can be found up here already, such as the definition of entrepreneurship skill, uh, such as the definition of entrepreneur. But these are the 3 questions that we'll answer here, and then we will list some benefits and drawbacks to being an entrepreneur. Okay, so all I did was copy and paste those questions into the assignment. Okay, now I'm going to Alt-Tab out. I'm going to go back to the definition. The definition says a person who organizes and operates a business or businesses taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so. Okay, so we're not going to copy this and paste it word for word. We're going to paraphrase it and we're going to put it in our own words. So we'll go to the end of the question that says, what is an entrepreneur? We'll press the enter button and then we'll press tab. Okay, next we'll say an entrepreneur is somebody who owns a business and uses their own money. Okay, obviously it can also be a person who owns more than one business. Okay. So next it says it wants us to create a list of at least 6 entrepreneurship skills and elaborate on how each skill relates to entrepreneurship. All that's saying is find 6 entrepreneurship characteristics or traits and talk about how each skill relates to entrepreneurship. So I'll tab back out. We'll go to this website we found, and we have a few of them here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to incorporate 3 of these. So I'll take passion, self-confidence, and vision. Alt-tab back out. Click on the end of here. Press enter. That'll create a new number. And then tab will go underneath. So we said self-confidence, passion, and vision. Now, given that we go to South Seminole Middle School, and this is a leadership school, and we embrace the 7 habits of highly effective leaders, we're going to incorporate some of those traits into this as well. So we'll put think, win, put first things first, begin with the end in mind, and then we will throw in, so let's see here, be proactive, especially since our classroom is right on proactive place. Okay, so we'll throw a colon here at the end of each one. Okay, and we went the extra step here. We didn't just do 6, we did 7. Okay, so after we perform research on all of the characteristics, traits, skills that an entrepreneur would need to possess, we want to, in our own words, put that information in here. So self-confidence is important. Important because you have to believe in yourself. Just fix that real quick. It's important because you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your vision. Okay. You're going to face some naysayers, and we'll just put in here critics, people that say nay or no. Okay. You have to see through the negativity and even challenges that an entrepreneur entrepreneur will face. Okay, so passion. You have to enjoy what you're doing. You have to believe in the product brand. Okay, I put that in italics because we talked about our personal brand. The product brand that we are going to be pushing, whether it's a service or an actual product, if we invent something, whatever the case may be, we have to be able to believe in it in order for us to be an entrepreneur. You have to love what you do. Okay. As far as the vision is concerned, you want to visualize everything. And I'm going to actually italicize this as well. Control I. Everything. Okay. Everything. You want to be able to visualize everything that you're doing. You want to be able to visualize your success. You want to be able to see your possible obstacles. Everything. Okay. The vision is also the plan, the end goal, the dream. We want to dream about the end result of our business. With a vision, okay, we can turn it into a roadmap to our eventual success. Think win-win. As an entrepreneur, we will engage both clients and vendors in business every day. Okay. We may also forge partnerships with other entrepreneurs. While we want to strive for our own success, we also want to ensure that those we deal with are not exiting the transaction upset. Eventually, you're going to burn all your bridges and you're not going to have any people to do business with. Okay. Or you can become a bad person. Now, this is the stereotype that you hear about a lot of major business owners. In my opinion, I don't think most business owners are like this. Okay. But the people that give the negative image, okay, that force the negative stereotypes are the people who don't engage in business transactions with a win-win mindset. Okay, putting first things first is important. It's something we've discussed at length in South Seminole Middle School. It's no different for an entrepreneur. When you're putting first things first, that means you're being proactive. You're putting the most important aspect of whatever is on your to-do list. We're putting that first. This is so that the important stuff or the not important stuff doesn't become important and urgent. Okay, we want to keep things out of that urgent category as much as possible. As a business owner, this is crucial. If you don't have this mindset as a business owner, it's going to be really difficult for you to experience success. You want to do everything earlier. If you're not early, you're late. So when we put first things first as a business owner, okay, or as an entrepreneur, what does that look like? This looks like handling things as early as possible. You don't want to allow a unimportant item or an important item to become important and urgent. This will cause more stress and will subtract from our enjoyment as well as our success. No I in there. Okay, so when we begin with the end in mind, we're constantly keeping our vision in the back of our minds. Realize that every single transaction, every day, every positive experience will contribute to the end result. Finally, we want to talk about being proactive. This can mean a ton of things. It can talk about you can connect this to putting first things first, but it gets much deeper than that, especially on a business level. Being proactive, what does that mean? Is you got to think. What's this mean money wise? What does being proactive mean when it comes to making money? Okay, for being a successful business or being an unsuccessful business. What's going to make or break your business as far as proactivity is concerned? Okay, this would include many things. Trying to forecast the market you're in. Okay, what do people want? What products will sell? What is trending among the big fish? And I want to put this in, not only am I going to put this in quotes, I'm also going to italicize it to emphasize it. The big fish. And what we mean by the big fish are the big time businesses. What's Google doing? What's Microsoft? What's Microsoft doing? What can we do in our business to be one of the first to offer a specific product or specific service? Okay, so why are those skills important for an entrepreneur to possess? Not just each skill individually, we already kind of explained the importance of them and how they relate to entrepreneurship, but all of these things, what kind of picture do they paint? Okay, what kind of picture do all of these skills paint overall? Okay, the whole body of work would just be success. Many successful entrepreneurs possess the aforementioned, the above qualities and skills. When you piece together many productive individual traits, you're bound to create a successful person. Some of these skills are non-negotiable. That'll probably need a hyphen. No, it doesn't. If a business owner doesn't possess these qualities, they would probably fail. So it says, how can those skills translate to other careers that are not entrepreneurial careers? So if you're not a business owner, how can these skills help you? Many of those skills are skills found in successful people. People, whether they own a business or not. For example, the 7 habits are habits. 7 habits are crucial to planning our lives and minimizing stress, especially when it comes to putting first things first and being proactive. No matter what we do, whether we're the boss or not, we should be passionate about it. We want to enjoy the work we do every day. Okay. And then finally, we want to list some benefits and drawbacks to being an entrepreneur. So press Enter tab, benefits, drawbacks. Okay, and then we'll come up here, press Enter again, tab again, come down here, Enter tab. So the benefits are, it's our own business. When it is successful, once it is successful, we can look back with a sense of accomplishment. We are our own boss. Nobody can tell us what to do. Depending upon the product and the market, there may be a lot of wealth to be acquired. Okay, so we could make a lot of money. Now, when we talk about the drawbacks, we are responsible if we fail. If we fail, we could lose other wealth we already had. Some people use their homes and their wealth as collateral. Oftentimes, entrepreneurs put a lot of time into their business for little initial success. So initially, you may not make as much money as you would like to, and that's where it comes to self-confidence, having a vision, being passionate about it, and all those other skills and traits that we talked about. Okay, so that's it, students. We have, as you can see, there is at the very minimum 20 sentences, probably more. We went the extra mile here and we did a 7th skill or trait, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.